So we got this, found out the bird coyote there, the bird dog we'll call it. So I got this little tag here so we can see what it is. Follow it through once it's all dry. So this is where the birds had pecked through it. So it did some damage here, and I can tell there's a little bit of hair plucked on the other side, so I'll turn it and then cut it so I can find that spot here. I'm not sure if this is just a dry spot. And then on this side, this is where they chew through the rib cage. So through this little hole, after they had eaten all, well, this much rib meat and guts. So I'm gonna flip it back over. I can see there's a little bit of leather there. So I'm just gonna find that, just the edge of it. I might just cut it from here and keep working back. And then along the back edge, see which side it was here, right here. So this is where the birds had pecked at it. So there's really not much there. We'll just trim that straight across, and we're not gonna lose anything on the hide. And it goes part ways up the tail. So we'll just cut from here to here and remove that and just make this side match. So I'm gonna work at opening this up right now. Get a little razor blade. So I just open it up there so I can take a look. And actually, some of the hair is slipping there. So what I'm gonna do, just go kind of more where the staining is where the hair is slipping. And that's from the guts, or the juice, stomach juice. You can see there's just skin there, and then the hair is falling off because the roots got damaged from the stomach juice. And then I can just give it a tug, and then I can feel I got some good hair there. So on this side, I don't think it's as bad. So we'll just cut it back here. I'm gonna bring it to a bit of a teardrop here. So again, I'm testing the hair. A little bit of slip right there. I think should be good there. So I'll sew that piece up. Oh, there's some slip here. So we'll go up here a little bit more. This should be good now. Looks like the hair is pulling out, but it's just the other old hair that was still in there. So that looks good. A little bit fur missing there, but that's okay. Once we sew it up, it'll blend it in. It's on the side. And then the other one, the other hole is up here. Get rid of that. So just put my finger in, I can feel this hair right there. I think this is just a dry spot. Just put my finger in there. You just want to just get through the leather so you don't cut any of the other fur. This is a crucial part of the back where the guard hairs are, so hopefully it kind of blends in once we get it all done. And that looks okay, just a little bit of leather to trim here, and then I'll have good hair all the way around. Again, you just give it a little tug test. Gave it a little bit of an awkward shape, but we'll still be able to pull that up, and just be careful with the pucker here. Just because it's in the back and the fur's longer there, and this coyote's got nice thick back fur, I think that'll hide well. Just hopefully how the hair lines up properly. So we'll play it by ear and see how she goes. She's a little cool out there. Just checking a couple baits on the way home from work. There was nothing there where the wolf foothold is, but some wolves did go by 2 baits. So the wolves are moving, but they're not going near the sets or the snares or anything like that. They're just walking down the back line. A little nervous to get into the area. So I just came over to the strip here, and I had a power ram right here. I'm gonna go out and brave the weather here and see what we got. I'll show you once I get out there. So we're out here, and this coyote's been here a couple days due to the snow. I'm gonna have to come in here and pull all these. The snow's too deep for the truck now. But there's another coyote that's come in, and check this guy out. This guy's frozen down here. Just trying to think of the best way without getting snow all over me. Ooh. I'll get it out and I'll take a photo here or share it with you. Give me a sec. Okay, nice light colored coyote. Nice catch. Well furred. -40 is not too bad. As long as you're not out in the wind. Once you get out in the wind, then she nips. But the wind chill is supposed to go down to -48, 49 they're saying tonight. So like I said, I'm not going to check too many baits tonight. I'm going to do it on the weekend. It's going to warm up to -20. But I thought I'd swing into a couple spots and just see what's going on. Alright, catch you at the next set. So we have a snare missing here, and then just kind of looking at the area. I brushed it off already. It's a coyote. Looks like it's got the shoulder mites. Pretty cold. I think came from this direction here. Went in. I got 2 more snares to check here, and I'll get out. Pretty darn cold, and I'm gonna finish my check here on Saturday on the weekend. Snow's too deep, and if I get stuck, I'll be freezing. But there we go. We'll carry on. If I catch something else at this set, I'll let you see.
Ready? And throw it up and over.
Whoa. Alright.
Still too much?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll wait a bit.
Well, she's 10 degrees warmer than it was when we got back yesterday, but now it's starting to snow. And as we've seen yesterday, or what I told you, is the snow is getting too deep to drive around. So I gotta make some plans, maybe dig out the plow here and see how that goes. The forecast looks not too bad going in to the next week here, and be nice and warm. Maybe we'll get some chinooking kind of going on, and the snow will settle, and a guy will be able to get around again with the truck, no problem. But yeah, a little bit warmer. Okay, so this is the bird coyote. So we did some stitching on it. We stitched in here. You can't barely tell. Just like a little mat there I gotta take out. And that's all good. The back end where they got chewed up, we just trimmed them even. So no fur loss there at all. And on the ribs, I even forget which side it's on now, but I think it's on this side here. Right here. A little bit of fur damage, but it blends right in with what's on the other side. So I think we'll be okay. Once it gets drummed, we'll barely be able to tell. There's just a little bit of difference. We'll brush that out and we'll send it off into an account and we'll see what we get for it. All right, we'll catch you at the next set. Well, a little bit of slacking on the video here, but we got 2 bags of furs to go out. This one here is Blake's. He's got a couple of coyotes in there, a marten and a weasel. I think this one here is the one I have some bought fur in, and this one here is my trapped fur. So I got 1 marten and 8 coyotes in there, and the bought one, it's got a few coyotes in there as well. Still have these ones to do. Some of them are snared. Oh, these are all snared now. Yeah, all these ones have been snared, no shot ones. And I'll be busy skinning here probably tomorrow night, early Saturday. He's taking the hides off and dumping the carcasses. That wolf there hasn't been back, but there's still those other wolves that are just traveling the back line. I think I might have caught the other ones there that broke away because they know not to go down a trail or get really close to where the bait is. So we'll keep working at them. It's starting to warm up here. This weekend's gonna get a little bit warmer in the 20s, minus 20s, so I'll be able to get out. I gotta get the plow hooked up to the red truck, dump off a bunch of bait there, get some of these out and get everything rolling again here after the cold weather. All right, we'll catch you guys. Got a few things to get rid of here. Some shoulder mite coyotes, some woolly coyotes, and a bunch of skinned ones. Get that out this weekend. Just out the farm here, checking out my wolf sets. Everything's a little bit afraid to come into to my loop here, what I call my loop. This chunk of bush over here. And coyotes are coming down the back line here. This was full of wolf tracks here before it snowed. And this, towards the back end of the truck, is where we had the elk. When we picked it up, the guts were there. And then you can see the tracks. Coyotes are checking that out. And then on this side, the wolves are coming here, and then they pace back and forth. And then they take off again. They go back through there. I haven't driven through there yet. Snow's pretty deep now, so I gotta wait till I get my plow. I do have a camera here, and I'll pull it and see what's going on, and see if this coyote track here, when he comes sneaking through here, they're just making their own trails through the bush. But we'll see. Eventually they're going to get down one of the trails that we have the power rams on, and we'll finish the loop. We're, I don't know, 2/3, about halfway through, I guess. And we go through here and see what we got, and then we'll head home and do some skinning tonight. And then tomorrow and Sunday we work at getting caught up on the coyotes and checking baits. All right, happy Friday. Well, it's been pretty slow. I don't see where the coyotes have been going here. Got a ribbon here, and if I look down the trail, there's something big and dark. Let's go check out what that is. I've had that snare there for quite a while. And yeah, let's push our way through all this snow, and I won't make you hear me grunt. I'll actually put you guys away and get through there. We'll see what it is. Okay, we got some random tracks here. There's no trail here usually. Something just come through. Walked in here and had a power ram here. I put it here because I caught that one coyote back here and it disturbed everything. So I just moved it down to the next spot. And then if we look through here, we caught ourselves a nice big black wolf. Doesn't look like it disturbed the area too much. It's in a wolf master, I believe. Yeah, this one's a wolf master. Should have brought gloves. Nice big head on it. And this is the one from the photo. Might have a bit of mites here. We'll have to brush it out and take a look. And really nice gray saddle. Definitely one from the photo. So it's been sneaking through here different ways. And just this time we ended up catching him. Right through a real tight spot like that. And it was just random. He just came through, caught on the old trail, wasn't using the trails that the coyotes were on. Came through, and this snare was nice and low. I'll get it out, and I won't remake this snare. I'll just leave it here for now. Probably redo it tomorrow, and we'll take a look at this guy in the shop. Big old head though, and I hope his fur is good once I brush him out. He hasn't been here 24 hours because every day I've been coming here checking the foothold, and I drove by here yesterday at 4:30 and took a look at it, but he's froze there, minus 30 something at night. Tends to make him freeze. All right. We'll catch you at the shop.